Good morning, my dear students. Today we will start chapter 7 Combustion and Fuels. So let's start. So we will start from the meaning of ignition temperature. The action of starting to burn or making something start to burn is known as its ignition temperature. It is the essential condition required for a substance to burn or for a substance to start its combustion. Now let's study about what are the other conditions for combustion. As we know that for combustion there are three main requirements. First one is fuel, second one is oxygen, and the third one is ignition temperature. So we can say that ignition temperature is the third essential condition for combustion to take place. Now let's understand this ignition temperature with the help of some examples. Take an example of a candle. Does this candle burn on its own? Think and answer. You can pause the video also. So answer is no. You have to light it with a matchstick. That means you have to give some heat to light the candle. Now take the example of wood. Can we burn the wood with the help of matchstick? So answer is again no. We have to burn it with more flame. Either you burn it with papers or by using kerosene. Let's take one another example. Have you ever heard about forest fires? When does these forest fire occurs? Do you know? Is this occur in all the seasons? You can pause the video, think, then answer it. So, answer is it occurs when extreme amount of heat is present in atmosphere, due to which some grasses catch fire and slowly from these grasses the entire forest catch fire. So beta, from all these examples it is clear that different substances required different amount of heat to burn. Now we can understand the significance of ignition temperature by performing this activity. So I will place a paper cup containing water over a flame. The water will become hot, but the cup will not burn. This is because the water takes away the heat from the cup and does not allow it to reach its ignition temperature. Now we can easily understand why fire is extinguished by water and a log of wood takes a longer time to start burning than wood shavings when heated in a flame. When water is poured over a burning substance, it absorbs the heat from the substance. As a result, the temperature of the substance falls below the ignition temperature and it stops burning. As we know that air is a supporter of combustion, so let's perform one more activity. Light a candle and place an inverted glass over it. The candle stops burning after some time. In fact, the candle burns only as long as the oxygen of the air is present in the inverted glass. When all oxygen of the air is used up in burning, the candle goes out. And the main point is carbon dioxide is a non-supporter of combustion. It never supports combustion. Only oxygen supports combustion. So beta, from all these examples, it is clear that different substances required different amount of heat to burn. More the heat requires, more the temperature is required by the substance to burn. That means we can say that the lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is known as ignition temperature.